hope when you find out your ex has a new partner?
Oh, shit.
Best way to get over somebody is get under somebody.
I think the best way to get over somebody is to fuck somebody.
Oh, now I get it.
Fuck somebody new.
Now I
What he's
get
trying
it.
to say, Steve.
Fuck the hurt away.
Or of the male species.
No, so then the next one says, refrain from acting on those emotions. It's only natural for jealousy and bitterness to crop up when you see your ex with someone new. Acknowledge those feelings, know that they're normal, and remember they will pass if you give them some time.
Dude, so somebody is like, they Google, what do I do if my ex is dating somebody, and this is what pops up.
It's so good that I don't have the time to write shit for the internet like this. Cause like I would tell you like completely the wrong thing. Like what
Oh,
do I do?
give me your top 3.
I think it's the right thing.
You out, you see your ex, right? Is you and Bart, right? You're my ex, right? Oh my, hey, so good to see you. Is this? Hey man, how you
It's
doing?
my new man.
Hey, Tahir. Hey man, nice to meet you. Does she still do that one thing?
Motherfucker.
She wants you to shit on her chest because that was always your favorite.
That's not
thing
true.
to do.
That means
No.
you got
It was like
your
second.
chest.
It was like second. No, I shit on her chest. How you are missing everything today, Tim? What is?
I am.
Do we need some
She
more?
thinks you're boring. That's what it is.
Oh,
You can't
that's
fucking
what it is?
captivate
You like to get shat on.
in your scenario, not in real life. But I'll try anything once.
I would make it uncomfortable for the guy too. I would go in like for the hug, like the grip up hug, but like grab his ass at the same time.
I don't think you would make him uncomfortable if he did all that. He'd be
But
like,
not Bart. Bart is a completely different
How would
type
you handle Bart? Like, I like
yeah.
Bart.
Yeah.
Well, now that I know that he doesn't like man kisses, I would do gay chicken.
He would, no, he would fucking call your
I would go all
bluff.
the way. You would go
You would.
on gay chicken?
Yes.
You're fucking, you're lying. You're lying.
Go.
Let's go, Bart. Let's go.
What do we do?
Gay chicken right now.
No, you gotta get low.
I will kiss you.
You fucking pulled out!
I did. I don't know his last name. I don't know his last name.
I will kiss you.
Quan.
All right.
I will kiss you.
You know, they missed it. Yours were too
They missed it. We were too high.
You weren't in frame.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, guys. I will kiss you.
So you thought that Bart was skittish earlier about gay things, right?
He's not skittish about shit.
If that was the case, do you not think I would have been doing that shit this whole time?
Yes.
But I know this man.
He would go to any lengths.
His tongue would be in my mouth.
It would. He wants to hold Steve's hard stick. Hard stick.
No, you're not boss.
Hard stick.
She is completely off today. Do you need to leave?
Now you're up to speed.
Yeah. I thought based on the conversation we had earlier that I would be able to like get
This
him out
guy
of here.
has 0 insecurities.
Well, it feels weird,
Yeah.
but if you challenge me,
And
we're gonna
then,
make out.
and he has hats, dude. So he'll flip his perspective on things and he'll say, "This isn't gay because I have my science hat on, just for science."
What he was scared about earlier was an actual moment where a guy tries to intimately kiss him out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That scared.
That's scary.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So it's the commitment.
Not everyone's watching. Oh, is Bart gonna do it? Because then, oh my God, call the fucking cops.
Okay. I got it.
get emotional.
Commitment scares him. He's a fucking duck.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay, gotcha. All right, well, you got him.
There it is.
I really thought I was gonna like get this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I was
right.
all in. When I got this close, I was like, oh, this motherfucker isn't breaking. There's no blinker.
Facial hair, man. This is gonna be prickly, but fuck it.
I'm so mad it wasn't in frame. Just know it almost happened, guys. It almost went
You
down.
fucking wussed out real quick. You're like, ah!
Yeah, I
To
did.
answer your question, or I think it was your question, of how would you handle Bart?
Oh, yeah, kiss.
And then he's like, I do gay chicken. And then he tries to kiss his ex's new boyfriend. And then he's like, oh shit. And then he leaves.
Well, I mean, here's the
Tahir would just start making out with her new boyfriend.
I would have to say.
That's ultimate revenge because you take my man from me.
I would have to see. I would have to see it through if I like was there in that situation. I would have to see it through.
But I think we just saw that you couldn't.
Well, no, there are millions of
And
YouTubers.
that's why I
watching.
dumped your ass.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Obviously, he has better commitment than I do. I have withdrawals and issues. I will tell you that.
Well, let me continue to help you how to
Oh
get
my
over
gosh.
your fictional ex.
Am I the asshole for firing an employee after his parents died?
No. So it says, I am the VP of a sales at a software company, and one of our sales development reps' parents passed away at the beginning of April. Sadly, they were involved in a car crash and both lost their lives.
Ooh.
Now, the employee in question is a very young 22-year-old guy and has been with us for about 10 months now. He's a great employee, and we were thinking about promotions in the next 6 months for him. His job is high paying for a new grad. He makes about $90K with commission. Damn!
Wow.
And base. So we expect a lot from this position. Because of the accident, we let him take a month of paid leave of absence from work.
Oh, okay. That was going to be my solution.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
He returned a few weeks ago and his performance is severely lacking. He's super unmotivated, not cold calling, outreaching to prospects for the last 2 to 3 weeks ever since he's come back. Our whole management team has noticed this and we decided to let him go because we feel like he'd need months and months to be able to produce again.
Which is
We just
true.
Can't wait that long. We called him into a meeting on Friday afternoon and gave him the bad news. He was very
On a Friday, that's nice.
on a Friday in the week, cool off over the weekend. He was very calm and rude about it. Told us to go fuck ourselves and got up and then went to the desk, grabbed a few of his things and left. I thought this was very unprofessional and extremely
He is 22.
Right. I told my boyfriend about all of this and he said myself and the management team are a bunch of assholes, pricks with no hearts.
Yes.
Am I the asshole?
Well, depression doesn't have a time limit. You can't be like, well, after exactly a month, you should be exactly back
But
to
the
work.
business does have a time limit.
And that's the hard part is that we do live in capitalist type, and that's how our economy works. And you need to have your employees, especially if they're making that much money, be an asset.
Right, because there's an obligation, right? Because I mean, let's put it into perspective of a surgeon. What if a surgeon was going through depression and the hospital gave him that month leave? He comes back and he's performing kind of lackluster on another human's life.
Let me-
killing people. He should have been laid off, right?
Let me tell you what I would do because I have a bigger heart than you.
Okay.
I would have pulled this employee in and warned them that we think we've noticed that they're not as motivated, not working as hard.
Pick it up, bitch.
Yeah, just do a little
I have
better.
an opportunity.
In my mind, I assumed that was already there.
Me too.
So if they didn't, then I think that is the
I
asshole
think my
part.
next move, though, after that, if they still didn't improve, would be to say, okay, take some more time off, but unpaid, because they paid for that 1 month. You can have like a couple months more unpaid if you want, and then you can come back to your job.
See, I just think that like if that was the surgeon, right? And you're the surgeon, and I'm like, hey man, like you put a guy's foot on his hand, but it's fine, we'll figure it out. But like I need you to like do a little better, okay? But it's fine. We're gonna work it out.
Here's something that I did actually within this company for Brandon, right? So
Jesus.
Brandon's grandma was
Oh yeah, I remember that.
getting
time.
close to being, passing. Like we didn't know what was gonna happen, and then he was backed up on work. He was working on some stuff, and I heard that she just got in the hospital, and then he says, "Is it okay if I use this weekend to cram on the work and then pass off the work to so and so?" And I told him, "No, that's not okay." I told him, "You need to go to freaking San Francisco right now." So I said, "You book the ticket now, and I'll just we're gonna figure out what to do because the work is like it doesn't matter." And if he were to wait over the weekend and do it, he would have missed out on seeing his grandma for the last time. So he was able to catch her.
Yeah.
And then he saw her, and then I said, spend some time out with your family to mourn. And throughout that whole process, we still paid him. And then when he came back, I didn't expect him to be a high performer, but for him, the situation was a little bit different because I think the appreciation that he had for what we did, that kicked in and he became even more motivated.
Yeah.
So, but in this case, I think I'd leave it open where it's like, all right, dude, you're awesome, and I know you're just going through some stuff right now, but you're always welcome back.
Yeah, exactly.
But he might be the asshole that just said, well, fuck you, and walked away, you know? I don't know, it's so hard to say.
All that, and
Yeah.
then they still said fuck you, then they're the asshole.
Before we move on or continue on with that story, I was giggling a little earlier when Joe was like, presenting his story about Brandon's situation. And the reason why I was giggling is that in his head, he sounded hella professional, but I witnessed it as a third person. Brandon was like, yeah, man, my grandma was the one who raised me, and she was the one that actually told me to make the jump to move down to LA and pursue my dreams, right? And then he was like, yeah, I heard she just got into the hospital, and it's I have a lot of work to do, right? And Brandon proposed that plan to Joe, and then Joe was like, what the fuck are you doing here, man? Go home to your family.
I can picture Joe saying it. Joe made it sound like they were like at a table, like, you know, I really care about you, Brandon.
Yeah.
I think that,
He got really aggressive about it.
Also, probably halfway through Brandon's story, he's like, my grandma's been so cool. Like, she raised me since I was a kid. All of a sudden, Joe's like, and then he's like, whoa, what the fuck? And he's like, Joe's like, oh, no, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah, exactly. But it was really funny because the Joe got aggressive. He was like, what the fuck are you doing here, man? Family first. Get the fuck out of here. Go home. I don't fucking care. We'll figure this shit out.
I love Joe's way of loving people, though.
I love how you created the story in your head.
I don't remember things accurately.
Yeah, but that's what happened.
But it's the point and the purpose,
Yeah,
right?
the principle. Yeah.
The porn I've seen makes me question why people like this. One time I saw this lady.
You can't yuck someone's yum. Haven't you heard that?
Can't yuck someone's yum, Joe.
Well, it's just interesting, right? Because there's one where there's a really big bedpost, and then she sits on
No.
and her butt.
Her internal organs.
I seen the bedpost and I seen the stair post thing too. And I was just like, why try that? Why would you be like, I wonder
in her butthole.
fit?
What compels you to put such an item in your asshole?
You're horny. You're that horny.
Nah, I don't think you're that horny.
The same thing that compels someone to fuck sand.
Yeah, but but I was drunk. I fucked the beach. I was drunk.
That's very grainy right there.
I mean, who says that they're not drunk too?
Have you guys seen
Have you tried to make a
ass cheeks with
like a sand castle?
A sand pussy?
Fuck that
See,
shit.
that's horny.
No, it does not, man.
I'm saying the horny.
If I saw
It would feel good.
If I saw a cat doing that with sand so that it could fuck the mound, then I'm like, that's pretty horny.
I fucked the shit out of the beach.
Can you report
Shape it into an ass and shit.
report a cat for like #MeToo if the cat's trying to come onto you and you don't
Yes,
consent?
you should.
Really?
You should. I feel uncomfortable.
That's a dirty ass pussy.
Wow.
No, like
This is no.
It's off the record.
This is off the record. Has to be.
Whatever we want right now.
Whatever we want. What
Jesus.
we're doing, apparently.
You guys into like public sex?
Into public?
My wife wants that.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm.
I don't
anymore.
think you're into it.
Maybe I'm
'Cause I
not.
asked you the other day and you're like, nah, I'm not good.
You did?
There's
Oh, maybe I'm not
fucking
anymore.
produce aisle at Ralph's. No, take it to the bathroom like a lady.
I think I've changed a lot. Yeah.
A produce aisle.
What did you ask?
He's right by the grapes like, hey, why don't you be in Joe over real quick? You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
let's go to a shady looking alley and fuck next to the crackhead.
Like just like brainstorm if you want to like
Brainstorming.
spice
That's
things
a
up or
relationship. We
whatever.
brainstorm.
Let's
have meetings.
start a mind map.
All right.
You know, a vision board just for her
You time the
conversation?
meeting
Hey, I try to meet his needs, okay? I try to meet his needs.
And then after you get the minutes,
What the fuck? This what this fucking
Let me fucking get.
Oh my God, that's what we have. We have our whiteboard.
there we go.
This is my penis. This is where I want you in or around, right?
But within this hour.
All right.
So you have 3 holes. You have 3 holes.
We have sex.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's not Bart. Bart won't draw this photo. It's fucking bullet points, writing exactly like. Step 1, we're gonna do this at this time. Step 2, 10 minutes later on the dot. That's what we're doing.
All right. What we got? Number 1 at 3:30 p.m. Tuesday. We're gonna have sex
Doggy style.
at Home Depot.
How does he know we have sex on Tuesdays? Did you tell him?
I've been telling him.
We have a date.
Y'all have a day? Oh my God, that is the most.
We have date time, location, and then positions.
There we go.
We're gonna do doggy style for 30 minutes.
And then, so as we both know, Gio, you have 3 holes, and I have only 2. So what we're gonna do is we have to figure out how to divide,
Oh yeah, that's.
how to fairly divide
It's hard. It's hard writing. I get
these
it.
holes so that we can both fairly come at least one time. And we're gonna have to. And so how do we get there? How do we get there? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Is that his workout? That's what you do with the workout thing too?
I have a program for our sex. Yes.
And yes, it doesn't always make sense.
But eventually, over time, you improve. So there you go.
We're talking about it, and then I think when we got older, we just like comfort way more. You know, you just like in the bed is the most comfortable.
Yeah, being home.
Yeah, being home.
I was getting grown.
I'd be here if I did not have to be here,
I was
man.
like, I'm gonna crash. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna pull over and park. And then I fucking finished, and there was a guy walking his dog, and he passed us up.
Oh shit.
She opened the door and fucking spit it out, and we fucking left.
When I worked at White Castles, this dude came through.
Yeah, right?
Shit, I fucking thought, but I don't want to fucking come at Joe hard anymore, so I just left it alone.
I'll say it.
Joe's like, and then she made a face like this. And then she opened the door.
She was like, why is this sour?
And then she started screaming afterward, and she grabbed a bunch of paper towels that I had in my car and started fucking scraping her whole tongue with it.
So that tells me both of you guys are swallowers.
When I first started getting head, like chicks never ever swallowed. There was something like, right? They would always be right. When I moved out here to LA, every chick was like, yeah, that's what I do. I was like,
maybe it's an LA thing.
yeah, maybe that. I had never experienced in the Midwest. I never experienced chicks just taking it all.
It's more convenient, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it definitely doesn't kill the mold as much as like her getting up naked and just like. And then come back in, it's like you went to go spit, but you ain't rinse your mouth.
You know what though? They don't waste things here in LA.
That's not true, because Tiff just said that she throws about $2,000 worth of food every fucking year.
Yeah, but here they read some article about how there's some biotic fucking benefits to come, and then they, here they're all about that.
Written by a man.
Then they start wanting to
That's how
suck
we have
everyone off.
protein. And our skin looks great.
That's the only reason I started drinking pineapple juice out of the can. Just like a whole fucking can, just like, ah.
Did you try tasting it?
What, my own self?
Yeah.
Nah, I can smell
I
it.
never tried it, but I had cum spit it in my mouth.
What?
Hold on. If you never tried it, but you had cum spit in your mouth, that means it wasn't your cum.
It was my cum.
You have never tried
that
it?
she fucking sucked off,
thank
and
God.
she kissed me and spit it in my mouth.
Oh, she tricked you? Oh.
How did it taste?
It tastes like snot.
The flavor though.
Joe,
No,
I'm
just
afraid
like
of,
saliva and snot.
I'm afraid of your
Colonic.
I'm very afraid of your answer.
I didn't
What'd you
drink
do?
it.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't drink it. I was mad.
Then she sucked you off, and then she took it all, and you were like, yeah, and I swallowed it. She stumped you on your foot, then spit it in your mouth. Ow! You're like, oh! Oh! She closed your mouth down and made you swallow it, kept doing this to your throat. What is wrong with y'all?
Why not? Just swallow it.
No. Especially when you put it like that, like I'm working at the
I
office.
don't know why it's weird for guys to even think about doing that for our own stuff, but like I like when girls like taste themselves.
That's the reason why I'm saying
Videos,
why
she like,
not?
"Nah," and they're like, ooh, she a little nasty little thing, ain't she?
I mean, it's your own shit.
When they swallow, I'm like, you don't have to do that.
Oh yeah, that's it right there. Yeah. Oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. It tastes scrumptious. I eat my kids.
You know what's some bullshit is when you're with somebody, they swallow like the first couple times and then they never do it again.
Who did that to you?
Fucked up. I had a chick do that one time.
Maybe she got bored.
I think I did.
But then you went back to swallowing again.
Okay,
So
okay.
good for you.
Okay, thanks.
Most improved.
Yeah, that'd be pretty gross.
Yeah, just keeps on. Like I used to say this on stage, but I was so sincere about it. Like chicks that don't swallow, it made no sense to me if you don't swallow but you still drink orange juice with pulp. It's like this is the same consistency.
Yeah, but one's orange juice, one is jizz.
And
Okay.
it's different temperatures too.
Okay, so would you like chilled jizz?
No, I want orange flavored jizz.
Well, put some tang in the back of your cheek, and right where you take it.
What if you say something that's funny?
To me, the argument is,
As long as you're ready to lick that up too.
to me, the argument is one came from a tree, and the other one definitely did not. And that I think it's just
It's a smaller tree.
It's a flesh tree.
Tree stuff.
Hey, did you guys think that you could actually, like, you remember those Tropicana commercials with the orange and the straw?
I tried.
Did you think you could really do that? I fucked up so many straws trying to do that shit. Just like, why the fuck? What kind of oranges are those? Where can I get those from?
Coolest looking cup ever.
Yeah. It was like the best like marketing ever because
They stick a straw inside of an orange and then you can.
Yeah, I was like, that's so efficient.
Oh, that's good orange juice. That shit would never work. You will die.
Cartoons got me into coconuts too, because they used to fucking always cut coconuts open and they would fall open perfectly and have the milk and they would,
Oh yeah.
I every time I went to the
God,
supermarket.
you brought up coconuts. We just started talking about jizz. It made me think about the fucking coconut jizz guy. Do you remember? We did this JKNews story so long ago, but there was this guy that kept jizzing into a coconut and he was saving it by his bed.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Men are disgusting. Y'all are.
That's great.
It's a
Oh, come on.
It's a
Chicks are gross,
coconut.
too.
Coconut?